going to go. Don't remember where I found this bloody build thing, but I mean, it's something. Alrighty. You say something, please?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Go screw yourselves. I don't know. What?
That's a nice start.
Well, they gotta have sexual interaction. The world already fucks them over. Why can't they do it and actually get some pleasure out of it? Nothing to say. Chinese food.
Alright, well on the plus side, at least the stream's working. So I'm just going to go to sleep, and then I shall show you another hub, which I stole off a person's YouTube channel, and I just don't remember where I found it. So cool! Good to go?
Sure. According to this, we've done part 4 twice, we've done part 5 twice, and now you're doing part 6 twice.
That's fine. It's fine, no one's watching anyway. So, from a point of view of things, are you ready?
Wait 1 second, it's just finally showing up on my live feed.
That's pretty cool.
There we go.
Alright. So just from point of view, ready? I'm just looking at the ground.
I'm saying this.
Alright. The frig are the ink sacs in the boat for? Alright. What does that look like from the front?
30 secs.
There's an echo there.
Is that a Hydra?
Turn my phone down. Turn your phone down. Alright, so now I'll go to the sides.
Give me 30 seconds.
Damn it. I need to get out of the boat. Swimming slowly. That's better.
Dragon.
Does it look cool? Did I do good?
It does.
See how freaking intricate this thing is, right?
I see why you said it would have taken forever.
It did take forever. Followed a block by block tutorial, what do you think?
It would have taken forever.
If you look at it from this side though, it doesn't like, if you look at it from a distance from this side, it just kind of looks like like a shield or a sword or something. But yeah, like, it took me about 2 hours to do, which was a lot quicker than I thought, but I thought it turned out really well. What do you think about another hub? Look at its tail. It's so cute. But yeah, what do you think about another hub, man? Is it completely different to what you're expecting?
Yes. Short
In
answer.
a good way or a bad way?
To be honest, it's an interesting aspect, so I actually enjoy it. I like the design as an overall, but at the same time, it's nowhere near what I thought. So yeah.
So do you approve?
I approve.
I guess if you don't approve, you're kind of stuck with it. Look at all these freaking stairs on you though, right? Like when you come to the wings. Like, just look at how freaking complicated these things are.
Oh, I can see. I can definitely see that.
Ridiculous. It took, like, as I said, thingies. These are just buttons for display and texture purposes. But yeah, that's our
Left twist, right twist, up, down, circle.
That's our little nether portal. Do you think if I had have changed the wood here and didn't do it like exactly block for block, like to acacia or something, it would look different? Or do you think it was fine with the birch that I used?
It's fine. I don't mind it.
Yeah. But yeah, also we had leftover stuff. We have a little bit left over. Like these cyan, terracotta and stuff. But yeah, I guess that's the nether area. I haven't gone in there yet. Well, I have, but I didn't save it, so we're a different nether portal now. But from the house, man, like, you can barely make out what it is. If you're just, like, looking at it from, like, over here or something, you see, it just looks like
no, like I said, from when you were coming over, it looked like a Hydra because, it's got, like, the 3 different points.
Yeah, no,
that
just wings.
Stairs. Yeah, but it looks more like a Hydra to me.
So
it was
cool
like, oh,
and then you put it on the side, and it's a dragon.
and it's just full on dragon. It's like, oh, that's even cooler. I like dragons.
I like dragons as well. But yeah, as I said, it took me about 2-3 hours to build following that block by block tutorial, which was pretty cool. Like I said, don't remember where I found the thingy, but it was on YouTube somewhere. I'm like, I'm going to make that.
Chinese food, yes.
Now you know why I needed the shopping list. So was the shopping list worth it?
50-50 on that one still.
Should we go into the Nether, or should we not go into the Nether until we both have PSN again, so we can both go in the Nether? What turtle?
You can go in there if you wish.
Hello, Mr. Turtle. Well, there's really no point in doing it though, because like, unfortunately, this is going to be the last little bit of Minecraft After Dark we do, because I don't have PSN.
Truth, but at the same time, I run out just as soon as you do, so it's like TBF'd.
Yeah, I'm not done with this. Like, I want to wrap up this trophy.
Oh hell no!
list. I've
Well,
only
we
got
definitely gotta wrap up.
like 2, 3.
That's
I've only got like 2 or 3 trophies left to get. Gotta find that end portal. To get to the end portal, though, we need stuff from the Nether.
Yeah, hopefully this world has one.
Don't get me started, stupid mine. Stupid abandoned mine.
And we were gods. We were gods. Like,
We were. Like, no, you can't go in here at that level of strength. You're not Goku, you're Krillin.
fuck it. The world's now Krillin.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm all powerful. Sense of being.
Did you see the friggin' episode of they put up another episode of Kai this week? Like friggin' Dragon Ball Z Kai Bridge episode 3, and it was their take on the Garlic Junior saga. Because they didn't end up doing it because like it's filler and it's not necessarily.
Fair enough, but no, I didn't.
That was funny.
No,
Actually, I can imagine.
well, as you are aware, I've been watching a shit ton of TikTok lately.
Sensu Ban.
And yeah, that was what was on there last time around. This guy stacked it, like, they've taken real world footage of this guy stacking it, and I mean, like, come off his skateboard, and the skateboard, like, full nutted him, and he's laying there holding them, and then they put Colin on the side going, Sensibly! Because within a second of him holding his nuts, he was standing back up like nothing happened. It was just like,
Yeah, but
it was
skaters,
done proper.
skaters like balls are probably like made out of steel. They always fall over.
Yeah, but still, it was just the timing of it as well. Like, it was perfect.
Yeah, it might have been. So anyway, the jungle tree finally drew.
One part of me thinks it was a performance piece, like they've done it on purpose. But even if it was well played.
Dude, the jungle tree finally drew.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Mr. Jungle Tree. But yes.
We've got a lot of cacti growing.
Yeah, we do, don't we? Probably could spread that out even further now. Let's do that. Like, I can keep working on this just by myself, but, like, it's up to you, though. Like,
Why don't you set yourself a challenge in?
Like what? 17 Yoshis by the
foremost.
time you get back. Challenge accepted.
Well,
You're on.
we both know the mine I made was just there to get things quickly.
Parkour. I have a mine. I got a secret mine already. You know this.
Yeah, I know. Yet you still haven't showed me roughly where it is. You just tell me
It's
it's
in
a secret
that
mine.
general direction.
In that general direction?
It's in that general direction.
Sounds good.
I could take you there, but like, that wouldn't be a secret then, would it?
Effort?
Do you want to just take you there? Like, I'm surprised you haven't found it yet. It's really not that hidden.
Yeah, but have I been looking for it is the question.
Nah, probably not. It's more fun this way. I got a secret mine
Well, I got a funny feeling it's over near the lava.
over there. It's not very secret then, is it? We got a secret mine then.
It's more of a guess.
It's a
Because
guess.
you knew about the lava before I did, and I was like,
You
how
can
does
see
he
it
know
from
about
the
lava?
freaking house.
Yeah,
How
but it was like you knew about it when we first got there, like you went exploring. And I was
Yeah,
like,
but that's what
okay.
I'm saying to you, dude. Like, you can see the lava from over here. Well, you can't now because
Yeah,
of
I
all the because of all the freaking sugarcane and stuff. But like, see what I mean? You can see it from here. It's just there.
Yeah, let's do it.
These freaking conduits, man, we're so overpowered. Oh,
We can go swimming for days.
we just don't need to worry about oxygen. Oxygen's for noobs. Oh my god, we didn't clear this chest out. Why did we not clear that chest out? I like the look of dark oak doors. Or are they spruce doors? I don't know. Dark spruce doors.
Mhm.
Now I can tell you what they are. They're spruce doors because these are not chocolate bars.
And yes, it is spruce.
Oh, there's a dolphin. Oh my god, look at the clownfish. Look at the clownfish.
Dude, I had one of them jump up and smack me.
Or a clownfish or a dolphin.
Yeah. No, a clownfish.
I need that clownfish. It's going to be
You know when they get to the surface and they jump out? You know how in the other
There's
one
a
we
dolphin
had the,
killing
pond?
itself. At the old house.
Yeah, you know how we had the little pond?
We didn't
At the
really...
villager place.
I don't remember we had a clownfish at the old house, did we?
No. But you know how we had them in that little pond and they were jumping around?
Yeah.
Well, pretty much did the same thing.
Got
But
him. Woo!
it sort of jumped and landed on my head.
Dude. I got us a clownfish.
See if he knows any jokes.
Knock knock.
He said bubble.
Bubble, bubble, bubble. Bubble, 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 bubble. Actually, where's your bucket? Don't tell me
I don't
it's on
think I
you.
had a bucket.
Don't tell me it's on you.
No, I don't think I had a bucket because there's not one in my inventory.
How would I build? Just hear me out here. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
How could I build a fish tank that looks nice standing vertically and not horizontally like the pond?
Hmm.
It's a very interesting question, isn't it? Thus begins the contemplation of what to do. So we have the name tags and stuff in the chest.
Well, to make it look nicer, I would say swap out glass for that blue ice. You know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, but like, I know where you're coming from. At the same time, like, that blue ice stuff isn't see-through.
It is, but only in small sections.
Yeah, well, better for glass, because at least it's see-through.
Or blue stained glass.
I have no idea how much glass we got. So 64. Enough lapis.
Oh, we got heaps of sand.
We got enough lapis if we were to do. Damn it, we got more than enough lapis to do this. If I can figure out where windows are. Where are windows? Windows. Shut up. Looks like his diet. That's a possibility. But it's not a possibility because I was wrong. Windows. Windows. You know what they are,
Should
don't
be in
you?
decor.
Decorations. That's about my concrete. Look at that. Alrighty, glass plane, stained black. Okay, so it's here. How does this look?
I got biscuit.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, it'll make the tank almost see-through, and if you put lanterns on the inside, it will actually really lighten it up.
We don't need lanterns. We can go find sea dildos.
Yeah, but the lanterns, like I'm talking in the ground itself.
Oh yeah.
So keep the sand basis, because the offset of that actually makes it look like the ocean, so you get that nice look to it.
Well, we got some lanterns already, don't we?
Yeah, next to the furnace I always use. There's only 6 in there though, so please use them sparingly.
It's really all you need though. Like, you don't need that many. Just do prismarine blocks
like
on the bottom.
2.
Like, say, like you could just build a small fish tank.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fish tank doesn't need to be huge. So what, you can just, like, as an example, where would we put this? Because we don't really have very much space. Where would you build a fish tank?
On our little island, I'd make a platform just near the pumpkins, like in between the pumpkins and the main farm there. Because we always go off swimming in that direction.
Just over here. You mean, like, here?
30 seconds waiting for footage to catch up to what you're saying.
Because the conduit's in the way, we can't really do it here, if this is what you meant.
Yeah, you can do it above. Not in the water.
Just thinking out loud.
Like in the gap, so not as far out as the conduit, but in that gap in between them.
Looks like here.
In that little floaty section there. Where you drop in sacks kind of thing. It's above a cave just there too.
No, hang on, leave it with me. Let me try something. I need some things.
Scaffolding for the win.
Scaffolding's fantastic.
I know, right? And the fact that if you make the farm like I did on the other world, it looks like a dope farm. It's just hilarious.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
That's why we're late to most of our appointments.
Cause I got high. I don't know why. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Let's do a small. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. I don't know why. Cause I got high. Cause I got high. So we don't need a massive fish tank this time, like the last one.
No.
Like really, all we need to do.
And if you do an odd number, you can put prismarine in the center and like things like that.
Hang on, leave it with me. Now it's really weird. You're watching me build. Usually it's the other way around. Really awkward.
Yes, my sweetheart. Just place that little block just there for me. Oh, that's right, boy. You put that block right there. Oh yeah. This just became R-rated.
You like
What's
that
it stand
block,
for?
don't you? Minecraft After Dark. It's where all the fun comes out. Just look at my lips like. Gross.
I think people find us disturbing on a normal manner. Now they're just like sitting there kind of going.
Slowly recall your mind.
All I can say to that is, welcome to your nightmare.
It's your fucking nightmare. Oh my god, I'm always out of blue glass.
No, I'm still eating biscuits because they're awesome.
That's convenient. Look at that. Alright,
Talk about biscuits. What biscuits do you like?
Tim Tams. I'm Australian.
I prefer Scotch fingers.
Yeah.
Ah.
How down does that exactly go? So that's the here right there. Why Scotch fingers? That's weird.
I know. just do. Now, just a suggestion to make it look somewhat intricate.
I was contemplating putting like fence posts down there, but I don't know if fence would look good on that. And that would
No,
also...
build a single pillar.
I
A single
did
pillar
build a
from
single
the
pillar.
light to the ground.
I did. I built it at Prismarine.
Yeah, and then around the sides of it, do the stairs like you did like for the dragon, but
Like around
here.
here.
There.
On the hang on the Prismarine or on the glass.
On the Prismarine.
What's
And
gonna
then-
look good with that though? Because like there's no real bluey sort of green coloured bloody thing.
Prismarine stairs, isn't there?
Is
Pretty
there?
sure there is. Pretty sure there is.
Should find
You'd
out.
have to have a look, but I'm pretty sure
I am.
there is. But look at the blue. Like the blue almost
Oh,
blends in
there's
perfectly
Prismarine
with the
stairs.
sea.
Look at that.
Hey, we know where a temple is, so it's not like you can't get Prismarine block.
I got 12. That's not gonna be enough. What do I got, sir? 1, 2, 3. Damn it!
Just give it some character.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've got this! Trust me! Damn it, F you.
I'm watching.
You're watching. It's kind of scary. You're judging me. I know you're judging me, but you won't admit the F me. Actually, hang on. Which way looks better, down or upward?
No, I'd go upside down so it looks like it's supporting it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Can we make Prismarine slabs?
Yes, I think so.
Because I need 4 more slabs. Hang on, I might go check that out. If I can get Prismarine slabs. If I can get Prismarine slabs, I can build a bridge, like a 3x3 bridge from there over to here, and then just like have a little viewing platform for the fishies. I'm not quite worked out how I'm gonna get back up there though to you know.
I've been waiting for you to figure that part out too.
Actually,
watching it, like-
hold on.
Didn't put water in by now. You should have put water in by now.
No, I've got this. I've got this. I've got this. Yeah, I've got this. I have an idea. Alright, so where was the sea temple?
Okay,
I
I'm
need
gonna
more
wait
blue
until you...
glass first. Need some more lattice for you.
So go to your mushroom farm?
Yeah, hang on, I'm not there yet.
Yeah, I know, I'm just giving you the whole directions now so you can sort of
Getting
get to that
blue
point.
freaking thingy. You can wait a minute.
I'm impatient. Deal with it.
No. Make me. Casually leaves chat, leaves me to my own devices. I panic.
No, I just randomly tell you I'm a dom, and you're like, what?
You're a what now? A dom? What's a dom?
And then you hear, whoosh.
Indeed. Alrighty. So I'm using your silk. No, wait. Whose is better and if your silk touch probably better than mine? Alright. You can go in there. I don't want to dump you out right now. Too bad I'm using your silk
Wouldn't
touch.
yours
Where
be
am I
better?
going?
Because yours is mending, right?
Shut up. I'm going to use it. Yeah, that's not the point. We can get lanterns. Where's this thing? To the boats.
Like I said, go to the mushroom farm.
Get in my boat.
Look out to... Well, you're gonna need the boat, but still. From the mushroom farm.
I'm mature. To the mushroom farm. There's outward, isn't it? Just straight out? Straight out and
Out
left
and
if
off
I'm
to
not
the
mistaken.
left slightly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so. Does the conduit reach over here? No, it does not.
No.
I guess it
it's
does
short.
just. I can still breathe right here. I can see what's going on. Excellent. Now I won't be able to. Yeah, now it's short.
I come back and half of it's missing.
I come back and I'm dead. You're like, I'm not surprised.
Not really.
This place has already half been stripped back.
I did nothing.
This time, yeah. Oh, me. Wow.
Need jealous rage.
Rage. Feel it flow through me, pain. Keeps my heart beating, hopeless. No end in sight. If I don't fix my life, I can die. That was catchy.
I found a lolly.
Joe?
Uh-huh. Apparently I got a box full of them. Mm-hmm. I've left, like, all the worst ones, though. But they're still good, it's just... They're not my favorite flavors.
You know, flavors. You just had an accent there. Flavors. My flavors. Your pickaxes got many too, so...
Oh, there you go. I don't remember doing it.
God, dude. You're a nice person.
There you go. There you go.
How many bloody blocks for this one? We need one thing of stairs. I think that'll be enough for Prismarine. I'm pretty sure it's got many on it. Oh, no, it doesn't. You probably should put that on there. I think there's a lot down there which means there's sea pickles. Sea penises. No, it's a freaking Prismarine block. Wait, why is that there?
No idea.
Can you say it? What? There's two of them here.
I'm like way behind
hold on. This
you.
must be a drowned village.
Could be.
Well, there's bloody sail lanterns. Magma cube. Whee!
I'm waiting for the thing to update.
What, the stream?
Yeah.
It's fine.
It sort of lagged and took me back, and it took me a minute to realize where the hell you were doing or what you were doing.
Just look at the pretty lights. Oh, I shouldn't play with lights. There's a squid. I've named him Daniel. Do you know a Daniel? Daniel would suicide. You know that.
Hey?
Daniel would suicide. You're aware of that, right?
Yeah, but it just brings me back to that meme. Hey, Daniel.
Who's Daniel? Who and what?
To be honest, I never fully understood the meme. It was just funny to watch certain people do it.
Funny you say.
I
love how
they were trying to be all cool,
bright
but they really weren't.
I love how bright it gets when you just walk into a bloody conduit.
Yeah, just.
I can see again.
Daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime. Enough!
Dear, I might actually work for this, alright? I know you don't like the look of it though,
What, that shitty one?
DRI might actually work fairly well for a platform over things that we can't use bloody Prismarine plus slabs.
Like I said, I don't overly like the look of it, but if it's done right, I don't mind.
The question is, will I do it right? Find out next time on Let's Play Minecraft. Oh, no, I'm not ranking up here. I want to get this fish done.
3 months later, they come back and it's still not done.
I walked off and did something else. I went everywhere but my secret mine.
How did you find... Oh, that's interesting.
The best question is going to be, that was like, where did you guys get all these emeralds from? Because last time they were here, we didn't have any emeralds. Probably.
Yeah, but we work hard off camera.
In answer to your question, I found paper.
And my answer to the rest of it? I'm just really good at spelunking underwater.
Spelunking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's really inconvenient. Alright, how do I...
How funny.
Shut up, trying to work stuff out.
No, you know me, I do like 1,000 things at once. I'm playing with one phone, watching you do this thing on another.
Do I cook
And
it?
also got TV on in the background whilst having a coffee.
How do I polish
Multitask, boss.
how do I polish diorite?
Crafting table.
I'm aware of that, but what do I do?
You need 4 of them to polish them.
Yeah, but what do I do? Like, what's it under?
You know, in the crafting table where you can make anything into sets of 4.
There's a few of those, but yeah. Come to me, diorite, 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 diorite. Oh, this is taking forever. That's really weird. Why is that even an option? That's just weird. Granite. Oh, thank you.
Interesting.
There it is, polished diorite. Nice. Shannon's least favorite block. Let's do this.
See if that gets any feedback. Oh, so you know how I'm on TikTok from time to time, like a lot.
Oh, that thing is just saying.
Fair enough, but you've heard me talk about it enough.
I have. Sorry, Mr. Bamboo.
Sorry, I'm doing like several things again.
You're TikToking, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Stop TikToking and talk to me.
Well, anyways, there's a fairly decent joke played out, and I couldn't help but tell a few
joke.
people. No. To be honest, I don't know if I told you this one or not because of today. And
Yeah, I'm listening.
pretty much, a man turns around to his wife and goes, "Hey babe, I want to make sex tonight. Really interesting."
I want to make
She goes,
sex
"Alright."
tonight. Really interesting. Good start. Good start. I
Yeah.
love the grammar of this so far.
Oh yeah, it's how a man and woman talk to each other, especially when they know each other a long time. And she goes, "All right, what you have in mind?" He goes, "I want to come in your ear." Her response being, "You can't do that. You'll make me go deaf." And his response being, "Huh, that's interesting." And she turns around and does the, "What?" He goes, "Well, I've been coming in your mouth for ages, but you still don't shut the fuck up."
It's pretty funny.
I thought so, man. Like, as soon as I heard it, now I'm in the middle of work, sitting down on my break. I crack up laughing. Everyone just wants to know what the fuck I'm laughing about because, for the most part, most of the day I've had a migraine, so I've been pissed off. Sitting there in dead silence, doing the whole. And then all of a sudden, it goes from this to this guy just cracking up laughing, like almost in tears, going, "That's good, that's good." About 10 people just suddenly gather around me to find out what the fuck I'm doing.
Do I fill that in, or I
Have
just
lunch.
do I fill this in, or I just get rid of these slabs here and move on up? Moving on up. Moving on up.
I'll wait until it catches back up.
Okie dokie.
From my understanding, it's about 2 minutes behind.
Oh, that's convenient.
It really is.
Yeah.
Well, right now, according to my thing, you're only just getting into the crafting grid of making polished.
You know, if you just refresh your picture, or not your picture, but your stream, it'll
Yeah, I know, but I was lazy.
Doesn't make the conversation go so much. I was deciding. It's fine. These just make the like it'll make the conversation
Oh,
go so much. I've already fixed my own problem. It's fine.
No, it's not good enough.
I love you too.
No, it's fine.
Alrighty. So you got your bucket on you, don't you?
No, I don't have a bucket.
But you did. What's the other bucket? We had 2 buckets, didn't we?
Is it in your mind? Because I don't have one.
It's fine, I'll make another one. There it is. Bucket! Whoa! Bucket. That's a problem that I didn't think of. It's fine, I got this. Cool, that was easy.
I have to say, there's a shit ton of heavy metal people on here.
What do you mean?
On TikTok, there's a shit ton of us that are just all listening out to, rocking out to like all these like death metal, Pantera. There's one guy listening to Lamb of God yesterday. There's a guy just then playing War on his guitar, rocking that out.
I'm not gonna lie to you, kinda need to explain to me what that war one is.
From Pantera.
Right, that makes sense.
And there's a guy earlier this morning. He was doing a mad guitar solo of Crazy Train, and dead set. I don't know what the hell he did, but he nailed how good it was. There's a lot of like people who make like sculptures and stuff like that, but they're not really they're not getting paid for it. Like they do it like street art and shit like that. And there's one guy. Now, I'm not trying to pick on him or anything like that, so anyone who's like listening or anything, you have anything to say against this, you're a fucking lowlife. He literally has one arm, one leg. He uses a hammer in his teeth, and he makes a fucking car toy for a kid.
That's awesome.
And yeah, like, and the car toy actually looks fucking like it's from a factory, dude. It's actually pretty decent. And I actually had to comment like, awesome work, man, things like that, because like he did an awesome job. Like you got to give credit where credit's due, you know. And pretty much, there's a few commentaries about how he should be doing all this, that, and the other, and a few of the commentaries were pretty mean and dark. And then all of a sudden there was like a small crowd of us that just sort of snapped back at him. And then all of a sudden, because we snapped back, everyone was sort of oh. And we all sort of joined up in like one big ass unity.
Question: have you caught up?
This dude's doing right.
Have you caught up?
You're filling the tank.
Do we do? Oh, God, this is why I need you to bloody refresh the page.
Give me a sec. I'll refresh your page. I was enjoying it. Alright, you're standing on top of the tank.
Do I get rid of this
Walking around in
inward
circles.
layer, or do I keep the inward layer? Or yeah.
I would say keep the inner layer, but keep the center open. Like, yeah.
So that means I need to go up another layer of water, doesn't it?
No.
Keep it like it is.
Keep it as is. This way it gives them that air gap, but make sure that they don't jump out. Remember, name them.
I will. Go fishy out. They can't get out of that one gap. It's too high. They can't jump off a block, can they?
No, like, if you can't get out it, they can't.
It's fine. I can smack that there for now. Run away. We need more fishies.
You're getting in, hey.
We need more fishies.
End name tags.
What did we call that thing before? What did I name it?
I have no idea.
Barry? Something like that. David. David.
It's a clownfish. You should name it Krusty.
It's David. It's a conversation from before. It's coming back. Here, I got this.
I was actually considering posting something on TikTok, but at the same time, I'm not much for camera. Apart from that, most of the time it would be me just mouthing off towards other people being cockheads.
Right.
Well, I think people treating people like shit is low. I think people saying they want to talk to someone and then dropping them with so much disregard, it's just pathetic. If you can't talk, say you can't talk. Still show honor, show respect towards another human being. Stop being a lowlife. Fuck. What do you find so funny?
Not what you're laughing at. Sorry, not. Ooh, pufferfish. Not what you're saying. Just what I did.
Oh, my damn knee. No, there's a guy on there who he's been pretty much saying the same shit that I'm thinking, and some of the shit that gets thrown back at him, like, I'm surprised he hasn't made a video ripping these people apart, but at the same time it's sort of like, good on you for showing so much restraint. I don't have that restraint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would dead set, like, swear the absolute out of people and probably get myself kicked off there, but hey, I stood my ground.
You did. You did again.
I'll stand my ground with a 2x4 and this person will never stand again.
Violent.
No, it's not. I call it correcting the justice.
Ah, got it. Whoa! Alright, we have 3 fishies.
Well, think of it this way.
We have 3 different breeds of... Hold on. We have 3 different breeds of fishies.
I've noticed, I am watching. Most, if not all,
did you get to
of
see what I
today's
named
laws...
them? Hold on, did you get to see what I named them?
Yes and no. I seen you starting to type and then I'd look away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know me. I'm lazy.
The pufferfish is hurting me. Bad pufferfish. Alrighty.
Did you get his point?
I did.
So, talk about
Did
TikTok.
you see what I named
stabs
them?
at people? Nope.
I've got
I'm lazy.
I've got David, Davis, and Dave.
Should be Daryl.
No, because we had the conversation before. I had David. I got one more Dave.
Yeah,
I'm
but
in 9.
you should
So
put a
I need
Daryl
one more. I need
in
one
there.
more. I need one more. I've got 1 level, so we need 1 more fishy. It needs to be a different fishy. Hey, fishy, fishy, fishy. Come to me, fishy, fishy, fishy. Wait, you get to do.
Hey?
Come to me. Just thinking out loud. Come to me, fishy, fishy, fishy. One of the good guys, fishy, don't want. Hey, fishy, fishy, fishy. Hey, fishy. Hey, fishy, fishy. Hey, fishy, fishy, fishy. So, what time is it?
It'd be cool if we could catch a squid. It's 5 minutes to 10.
Bucket, squid, powers activate. It doesn't work. Catch a dolphin.
Let me guess, you get a bucket of water.
I can get anything out of it actually, but catch a dolphin. Somehow that thing will probably manage to kill itself. Let's get some
No, because I wanted a squid and name it Squidward.
That's dumb. You're dumb.
I know, I know.
Are you ready, kids? Squid would have died very quickly. It ended up somehow still getting itself into land.
Yeah, but you're the bearded wonder child, so you can be the captain.
Are you ready, kids? This wouldn't be about half bad one to make, like put into a bottle.
Hmm. We'd have to fix it up a little bit, but
Yeah, you would. So you know how the squid drop ink when they run away?
when they die, yeah.
Just when they die, it's because if you hit one, they drop ink. Don't you think you should be able to like gather that somehow and like use it for crafting or something? Like maybe it's a dye.
You can use it to make notebooks and stuff.
I don't know what they do yet. I haven't really bloody played around with them. Do we have a coral reef anywhere?
It's just a booking game.
Do we have a coral reef anywhere?
I haven't seen one.
Oh, hang on.
No.
What are you? You're a fishy. Oh, let's get you. You're a tetra. Come here, tetra. Gotcha. Dude, we got a bucket of cotton candy beta. Mmm. Cotton candy beta. Do you like buckets of cotton candy?
I don't know a person who does not like cotton candy.
I don't know a person that I just realised that I don't have enough experience to do a name tag. Time to slaughter cattle. It's time for Vivalajady murder. Piggy. Yeah, I got a level. And food. That's what I call multitasking.
I like how you walk inside and then realise the anvil's outside.
Shut up. It's gonna happen to me sooner or later, you knew this. So what do you think of my little
Yeah.
diorite slabs and stairs? Does diorite still annoy you?
It does, but it's being used in a purposeful way, so I'm sort of fond of it, but at the same time it's that whole... I don't know.
So we got Davey, Davis, David, and Dave. David's gonna stab me again. Rack off! David doesn't really like me very much.
No, you just like sticking it to you.
How did I do? Does my fish tank get approved?
I can see some altercations that I could do to it, but I like it for the most part.
You know, we could gather some seagrass and put it on the bottom here. Maybe change the color of the glass and roof it off.
Nah, I like it open like that.
So you fall in there and have to break a bloody panel. We could go get some bloody seed penises and light it up even more. Because I don't see penises are from here.
On the seabed.
Remember like we were saying how everything's kind of like real, like things used to be really jumpy? Like,
It's got air, suddenly they jump around.
no, like remember how like we were saying earlier, the mobs and stuff like creepers and cows and stuff all used to just jump a lot?
Yeah.
These things are jumping a lot.
Yeah, but they're ours. I'd be a bit jumpy around you at times too.
Thanks. Look, now I have a way up here. And back. Got a little bit of view on the platform so you can spawn a leak. If you like sit in here, if you're sitting here as well, like it's actually see-through. I don't know if I can actually get to sit in here. See? Disapprove or you approve? What are we thinking? Do we need a little waterfall in the back of it, or do we not like the waterfall in the back of it?
Nah, no waterfall in the back.
Looks like it's sprung a leak. Shannon's
Yeah, exactly.
leaking.
You broke it? You only just built it.
Couldn't help it. Alright. See, I just proved to you two the diorite has a use.
I didn't say it didn't. I just.
If I really want to get all fancy with
It
this,
looks like chalk.
it does look like chalk. If I really want to get all fancy with this, 1, 2, 3. Put torches on the way up there on these little platforms. So like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that one's dumb.
Now, if you put them on,
No, I don't like that. That's dumb.
I don't know. You'd have to put a fence post there to make it look a little bit more.
At least the not really. What about blue glass as is naturally occurring?
Hey?
What about blue glass as is naturally occurring?
I know, it's just a natural colour though.
You know what you could do here as well though? You could come down here, punch a hole at the bottom of it and like fence like glass this off area as well, so like they got a little bit deeper to go.
Yeah.
Man, David
But we're
really does
lazy.
not like me. He's trying to attack me again. What the freak did I do to you? Catfish. No, 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 no. But I found a use for Darite. No, no, no. Don't know whether that meant you're proud of me or not, but I found something.
No, I'm thinking. So I can be to work in 15 minutes tomorrow,
Yeah.
and I can be home in like 5.
Don't know what that's supposed to do with anything, but sure.
I'm thinking if I should or shouldn't do it.
Should or shouldn't do what?
Ride up to work and then ride home,
Why
or
not?
just walk to and from.
F me. Why not?
Just a thought.
Well, why don't you just do it and see what happens?
It's almost time for my fishy to go to bed.
That's pretty cool.
Indeed.
We got a little island, like it's kind of all being used for stuff, or almost all being used for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird shaped island.
Do you know what it looks like? Oh my god.
Like Italy?
It's a fish.
Is it? How's
That's
it
a
a fish?
fish.
How's it a
Okay.
fish?
So down towards the swamp
Okay, yep.
is the tail.
Okay.
Come up towards
There's
the
a
back
fin.
of it, so
There's your fin.
is the fin.
I guess it's a kind of a retarded looking fish. Just like that retarded looking face. What kind
Yep.
of person makes that?
Apparently you did. You gave it. You gave it a face. Look at it. Oh god, I'm dying.
I almost died.
I noticed. Good dive. Good dive.
Wasn't cutting my way down. Takes too long.
No, you just fall and then fall.
We'll
I just
jump
love
into
how that
water.
looks.
What the
just-
raining scaffolding.
Yeah. If that was real life, you'd be running for cover.
If that was real life, you'd be dead. I'm missing scaffolding. You go on the roof?
Yeah, probably. Now,
Hold on. Need the scaffolding.
on the
Right.
tree,
Oh,
on the acacia.
it is actually well done.
We still have eyes. Now, you know, I don't know about you, but I flip through TV like no tomorrow.
I don't watch TV very often, but sure.
Yeah, I flip through to see if there's anything good.
Is
Now-
anything good?
No, not really.
Yeah,
There's something
so-
interesting, not really good.
Was it porn?
No. It would have made things interesting then. But I came across a show. I don't even know what show it was, but this is all based in America, and they had to call an ambulance, fire brigade, and the police out to this one location. And the guy who called them was the one who needed the most help, but at the same time, it was sort of the reason why he called him was because his mate had just passed out and smacked the back of his head on the corner of like the curb. So he had a bit of blood coming out of his head. So he called the ambulance to sort of, hey, look after him. He also got the cops involved because he had got a pretty severe injury. His injury was a whole heap of scaffolding had fallen down, and one of the rebars that was holding one of the structured beams to the building they were working on had come off and impaled him. Yeah. So I was watching and I'm just like, what the fuck? And he's like, everyone's like, are you okay, sir? And he goes, no, I'm fine. I know exactly what's going on, but I'm fine. Like, I'll survive this. Can check out my mate first. He's actually bleeding and dying by the looks of him. I'm standing here, I'm fully conscious, I'm fully aware what's happened. Let's deal with him first. And they're like telling him not to move around too much, blah blah blah, in case of injuries and so forth. And he goes, nah, today's my luckiest day ever. And they're like, I think you're in a state of shock, sir. And he goes, no, see, this place is owned by the council. I just got rich. I know, it was my first thought as well. I cracked up laughing. And then he goes, you know what? Wake him up. And they get his mate to a conscious state, and he goes, it's the luckiest day ever. And he goes, nah, son, it's bad. It's real bad. I'm looking at it. It's bad. And he goes, nah, Suki, it's real good. We can afford to open up that bar now, and we'll be sitting back having drinks and whatnot. And then one of the ambulance guys turns around and goes, you can call it the Rod. I'm sitting here as a spectator going, whoever wrote the comedy for this part is a fucking genius.
The Rod.
And the best part was, the guy turned around and he goes, see, this man's onto it, he can drink for free. Yeah, I just could not help myself but like
This
being
man's onto it, he can drink for free.
Exactly. Wait, he named the bar. So it was kind of all of a sudden this man's he's in on the same page. He can drink for free. Yeah, instantly. And everyone just sort of looked at him like, you're supposed to be scared this guy's about to die, and you're supporting his dream of opening up a bar and drinking. And he's like,
What's the problem?
it was brilliant. And then they changed channel on me, and I'm like, still don't know where I seen that from though, but it just looked like a really interesting show.
So I did really interesting shows and stuff. I want more bloody jungle tree saplings.
I know, I noticed you just got one after cutting all of that down. You were like, so disappointed.
That's why I'm using the axe on it, because time fortune is a thing.
Yeah.
Watch me get like 2.
Well,
It's still not enough.
that is better than none.
I guess so. There's one.
You don't know how many times I've done that. What else have I seen lately?
One.
No. I watched a guy at work almost trip over a fucking a crate. Then he tried to pick it up and he almost fell over it again. That was it would have been funny from a different point of view, but because I had to help him, it just pissed me off. It was that instant. How do you live if you can't figure out how to like not do stupid stuff?
That's a very good question. Do you want to tell me?
I have no idea, man. Like some people just they shouldn't live. They shouldn't be. We should remove the warning labels from all items and just watch the smart ones survive.
I won't survive. Hey, hey.
No, you're one of those unfortunate souls. No matter how bad it seems to get, you seem to pull through just so you can do it again. Well, I was talking to my nieces tonight, and they were bringing up like stories of like injuries and stuff. So I told them a few of mine, and even my nieces agree I'm immortal.
You're not. You think you are, but you're not.
Okay, I've just gone through a shit ton more than most people, and survived it with next to no scars.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you're immortal. It just means you're lucky.
Well,
I wonder how my nieces are after this more. Yeah, I'm not venturing on this in my head now that you just mentioned that. I wonder how they're going.
yeah, nah, but pretty much, my niece was talking about how stupid their mother is at times and whatnot, and they brought up a story from like ages back, and I'm like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that, but it's still funny. So you know how to clean a toaster, right?
Sure.
Well, you first and foremost you make
No,
sure
I know
it's
how to clean a toaster.
unplugged.
It was me being dumb. It was me
Yeah.
being dumb.
Well, she thought she unplugged it, and she got a knife, and she's trying to dig around to clear it out, because there's a bit of like toast caught on one of the elements, because every time they turned it on, it started smoking.
Yeah.
Well, she wanted to clean it up so they could use it properly and whatnot. She did pull out a plug, but she never confirmed what plug. Stuck the knife in, fucking ran around the house for 20 minutes because she got zapped. She told my brother about it, and my brother was like, did you unplug it? They walked into the kitchen to do the whole, let's investigate this. She unplugged the kettle. So, yeah, the conversation they had was a little bit shocking, and I found it hilarious. She did the whole stop making fun of me, but it was just that whole conversation about people being stupid, and it was just like, we should totally remove the warning labels from now on.
Yeah, no, maybe. I can see that. That could work. Could solve a lot of issues.
Oh, fuck yeah. Like, there's so many things that I've got to show you, but at the same time, I keep forgetting about them, so I just post them on Facebook for the most part. And being like, yeah, you'll see it eventually.
Or I won't, because I probably just don't care.
I pretty much gathered that, but I keep saying, oh, you'll see it eventually.
It's entirely possible.
I was gonna say, what does birch look like?
So I was about to find out.
Trimmed.
I don't know. You figured out what I was up
I
to,
already
did
figured
you?
out what you're doing. You dropped wood all over my floor.
Did I? Where?
Yeah.
It's fine. That's all the wood that the game has, isn't it?
Oak, dark oak.
When it's spruce. We don't have spruce, that's it. Jungle, birch, acacia, dark oak.
Don't call me a birch.
I know where to get spruce from. Why do I have any spruce? Any spruce saplings?
No, we don't.
F me, alright.
I actually like the look of birch.
Mr. Birch.
Mm.
Yeah?
Mix that with stripped oak.
What, the birch?
Hmm.
Why's that?
It'd make great contouring lines, like flooring.
Ah, fair enough. See, we've known what spruce is this whole time. Why do we never get any spruce?
We're lazy.
It's right here. Do you see it?
Oh, I see it. I seen it earlier, and I was just like, yeah, we could totally just go get that. Why haven't we? We're lazy.
What haven't we
Especially
tried
since
that?
that's right next to our starting area.
I know. Not at all annoying. Not at all frustrating.
You want frustrating? I can give you frustrating. But I'm lazy, so
We need bloody saplings.
you get one.
You're right. I did get one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I got two. Alright, let's plant that one. Go up here and cut down some more spruce. We'll go back to the house for about 3 or 4.
Yeah.
How many do you think we take back to the house?
Today's been interesting.
Yeah, tell me about it.
No, I'm talking work-wise, not personal-wise.
Yeah, I'm just saying, okay, it's actually an interesting day for once I agree with you on something.
Yeah. Well, at the moment we've got head office people working at my store, so.
You were flirting with one of them yesterday, remember?
Hey.
You were flirting with one of them yesterday, remember?
Yeah. Well, don't do stupid things in front of me. I'm sorry. I don't care how high or mighty you think you are. If you can't do the job properly, fuck off. Or at least let us teach you how to do it properly.
She did.
No.
Didn't she?
No. They pretty much did the whole mouthy piece and then went and spoke to my boss, and then my boss turned around and goes, yeah, well, he's in charge back here, so.
Must be nice.
I've been given dominion authority over a lot of the back dock area, and I'm just like, okay. I didn't think I had that much power, but sweet.
I'll take it.
Well, dude, ever so often, like, we'll get, like a box of lollies or something that's like, say the box is damaged, right?
Mm.
The lollies are still good, like they're still sealed and everything else, but the box itself is damaged. It's beyond repair. We can get rid of it, mark it down so it's like 50 to 60% its original price.
Mm.
Or if the boss gives me authority over it, which 90% of the time he doesn't really care what I do as long as everything else gets done, I can eat it.
Rightio.
So, yeah.
We now have spruce saplings. We have 4 of them. That's good enough, isn't it?
I can see. Yeah, heaps. You only needed really one, and then we just mass produce for a while. Actually, if you put 4 of them together, you can make a massive tree.
Ah, spruce can do that, can it?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Let's make a massive spruce.
Unless it's not in this update.
We'll find out.
It should be. It should be. But yeah, no. Pretty much. So, you know the box of favorites?
Hmm.
Yeah, I became everyone's favorite for about a week there because they were all on special, and I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was the night team or just some asshole of a kid coming into the store, but pretty much he was busting them open and leaving them everywhere. So yeah, we got about 10 boxes of them. So for the next couple of weeks, everyone was sort of coming up to me. Do you have a chocolate?
So what do you
And I'm
think?
like, oh yes. What do I think of what?
Let me just play with this a little bit more.
I reckon spruce and birch would go really, really well together, like the contours of them being cut back like that.
Mm.
Just looking at it in that aspect. That time.
I mean, just looking at these as options, like probably the best one that's stripped is probably the birch.
Like the better change out.
Yeah, because you can use
The
it
better
on
change
sand
out?
as well. Because like you wouldn't really be able to tell the difference between that and a sand block. Like look,
Yeah. But
just like as a
the
quick
better
example,
change out.
like you could. That's not helpful, but yeah, you know what I mean.
The two better change outs that I can see out of that is the birch and the spruce.
Should we get rid of that or just leave it there for display for the purposes of knowing what's what?
Leave it there for the display at this point. We'll get around to moving it eventually, so it's more relative.
Wait, look at this,
But-
right? So all of the bark besides the jungle bark goes upward, and that's just annoying me.
No, birch and jungle are the only two difference.
You know, we could change this up so it starts at light and then goes to dark, just for the sake of it. So, hang on, dark oak could be right at the end. Where would you put the bloody acacia though?
Oh, we got a second person on live.
We don't. Where would you put the acacia though?
Acacia,
It'd
would
go.
have to be.
It'd go birch, oak, jungle, acacia, spruce, dark oak.
No, it would be birch, jungle.
No,
No, it would be birch.
oak's lighter than jungle.
Yes, no, like the casing of it is, but the redness of it isn't. That's why you would go birch, sorry. You would go.
You freaking
jungle?
kidding me? Look at this jungle tree. Fine, there's more leaves in this one.
It grew like a normal tree.
Why am I even upset? There's more leaves in this one.
More opportunity, yes.
I really
But,
shouldn't be using the 14 on this, should I?
No, that's why we got it, for this very purpose.
What
To
sapling
increase the-
purposes?
Yeah.
Hmm.
To increase our chance of getting more saplings, especially when we want like massive trees and so forth. But the order that you would have it go in is jungle, acacia, birch, oak, dark oak, then spruce.
We got one sapling again. This isn't annoying me at all. Wait, how do you think it'd go?
So it would go jungle,
Hold on.
acacia.
Hold on. Not there yet. No, birch is lighter than a thingy. Let's start from the start. So we got birch.
No, because you wanna go off the color scheme as well, because the acacia and the jungle do not sit into any color.
Alright, well let's start from the start. So what's first?
So you'd start off with jungle, being the lightest
Jungle,
red
then what?
wood.
And then acacia.
Acacia,
And then
Acacia
birch,
being-
and then oak.
a pink redwood.
Birch,
Then
oak,
birch,
spruce,
oak.
dark oak.
Mm. You'll see it as soon as you put them side by side, like the pink to the red, the
Jungle,
white interchange.
spruce, birch, oak, spruce, dark oak. I kinda see what you mean. That tree screwed me. Shut up.
You don't sound very impressed.
I'm annoyed. I want to go to bed, but we need 2 more saplings.
Ugh,
Oh man, aren't you annoyed? This thing's pissing me off.
I would be, but at the same time, I'm not playing currently, so. I'm trying not to let your qualms be my qualms.
Where do I plant this darker or this spruce? Just get rid of one of these birch trees and plant it there.
Yeah. Interesting.
Jesus Christ, that grew pretty quick. Alright. Yeah, we definitely got some weed. Yep, that's cool. Let's get rid of that, get rid of these birch leaves there. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah, it's just instant whang straight through the tree.
These birch leaves. I don't like how much sapling's dropping out of this birch.
Oh.
Wait, there's not many leaves on top of that super spruce, is there?
No. But the amount of wood is, like, within its range. As long as you get one sapling, we can keep the supply going. But then again, we can just go get some more if we need to, because it's not too far away.
Trivia question.
Yo.
How old was that birch when I cut it down?
Oh, good question. I'm going to make the assumption of a week.
Okay, do you not know, like, with trees, like, how old the tree is, how many rings it's got in the log?
Yes, but in Minecraft that's invalid.
Oh, well, shut up. Okay, I was trying to be smart.
Well, if that's the case, every tree's 5.
How so? All of them are like 2 rings. 2 rings, 2 rings, 2 rings, 2 rings, 2 rings, 2 rings.
Each color is a different ring, is it not?
They're a different ring.
So, the bark is 1. And then it just keeps going inwards.
You're a ring. Do trees have different blast resistance?
They've got a moderate blast resistance.
So which
not
is
a
the
decent
strongest?
one. They're all the same. All wood's the same.
Just I want the sapling to grow. How freaking tall that tree is there.
I know. I'm thinking you're the one who's cutting that down now.
I'm doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know, that with like acacia and stuff, you should be able to do it with all of them.
Who knows? Well, on all of that note, good sir.
Hold on.
I do have to jettison.
Hold on. Oh, you bastard. Oh, it's now a duck. Okay, that's pretty cool. You can see what I was trying to do.
Yep.
It didn't work. Didn't work. God, you can stay with me until I get this freaking jungle thing.
Well, I kind of do have to get ready for work. Simultaneously,
I've
get to
got
bed.
stuff to do as well. And here I was thinking more friends, but I guess not, that's fine.
If you weren't my friend, I wouldn't talk to you. That's kind of a give-in.
You know, I could grow mushrooms on top of those logs, just for the sake of it. Goddamn bare necessities, a simple rare necessities. Jordan keeps going to the toilet, the lights are gonna get turned off soon. There we go.
You hear all of a sudden out of nowhere, I peed down the front of my suit.
Where is my super suit? Goddamn bare necessities, a simple rare necessities. We just need 2 freaking saplings out of this tree. Did you know that Thor drank out of a goat's horn that was linked to the sea, therefore he drank his grandfather's blood?
Yeah, but he also is the reason why the waves
Yeah, it's a
occur in
tide
the
thing,
sea
yeah.
now. I know that story.
Norse mythologies are weird.
Oh fuck yeah! But it's so interesting.
It's something.
So I take it you've heard about how Loki and Loki's one of his many wives created a sea dragon.
No. Should I have?
It's actually really interesting because the first thing it tried to attack was Odin, and pretty much Odin bitch slapped it back to a new era. And then it went after like villagers and Vikings that traveled the path that it was protecting.
I like the fact that when Odin loses his eyeball, he sees everything.
He gave up his eyeball.
You know what I mean? He still loses his eyeball. But he like
Give up basic. Yeah, he gave up depth perception for the depth of the world.
Yeah, something like that.
Interesting concept, but it wouldn't work.
What's that?
Well, think about it this way. The blind can see in their own way, right?
Just want to point the fact out right now that I've taken down half this birch leaves. I'm already at 7 saplings and I came over with none for birch.
Well, that must be a birch.
Nice.
Indeed.
Up
So
10.
the blind can see to an extent,
11.
but they don't see like me or you.
They see like Daredevil.
Some of them do, some of them don't, depending on if they've learned how to use the echolocation that we actually all have.
Or echolocation.
We do. We have a very minor form of echolocation. And if it's actually focused on and developed, it can actually greatly improve. Wrong ones, bro.
What do you mean?
Aim
we
for
go.
the apples into the grass.
Oh no, I fixed it. I realized what I was saying wrong. I had to fight a sheep. It's a pretty gross looking jungle tree. It's like
What
half
gives you a reason to rip it down?
No, like you'll see what I mean when you see it.
Swamp lion one.
Gotta admit, it's a pretty gross looking jungle tree.
Well, the blind see in dimensional spacing, right? Now, if he's taken away his depth perception from his real world interaction with vision, but he hasn't studied any of the other forms of vision, therefore his vision would be always fractured. Yeah. To truly see the world in a full aspect, you have to be enlightened. And then, even on that aspect, you would still have to have either a discerning type of vision to start with, or having no vision itself. Like, yeah, to take away a portion of your own vision to gain enlightenment like that wouldn't make much sense, because the overall fact is you're taking away from a thing instead of adding to what's already there.
So it's like you thought this through a fair bit.
Yeah, just a little. Like, don't get me wrong, he would greatly be more aware of his surroundings, because after losing an eye in such a manner, pretty much he would be a bit more self-conscious about walking into stuff, so he'd be trying to teach his brain how to perceive a third dimension without actually being able to see from that split dimensional point.